Hey Wild Ones, I'm Lucy and this is Pussy Powered. In today's video, I'm going to share with you a simple but powerful scripting method for manifesting more pleasure. And well, really anything that you want to manifest. But in this video, we're specifically talking about manifesting deeper, more expansive and fulfilling pleasure. The scripting method is essentially journaling as if you already have whatever it is that you're wanting to manifest. Putting all of the emotion and feeling of already having it into what you're writing. And as you're writing, feeling deep, overflowing, abundant sense of gratitude. Really tapping into that energy of abundance. The idea is to practice feeling as if you already have it, further solidifying it in your unconscious mind by putting pen to paper or pencil to paper, which has a sort of magical effect on strengthening the connection in the brain. Practically speaking, this works because first of all, you're getting more clear on what it is that you want in the first place. Second, it puts into your conscious awareness what is relevant to your future and your life right now. We have something called a reticular activating system in our brain that sorts through all of the bits of information that are coming at our brains at any given second to identify what is relevant and what you need to pay attention to. You can probably think of a bunch of examples of this in your life, but like for example, for me, when I got my nose pierced, then all of a sudden I started noticing all these people who had nose piercings. I was like, what? I had no idea so many people had nose piercings. Or you buy a blue convertible and then you start noticing all of the blue convertibles on the road. So as you consistently do this scripting exercise, what happens is your reticular activating system is turned on to notice the things that are in alignment with what you are writing and repeating. So although I've pretty much spelled out what the exercise is, here are the steps. First, you want to get clear on what it is that you want. So in the context of sexual pleasure and feeling really, really good in your body, get clear on what it is specifically that you want to be feeling. For example, if you want to experience different kinds of orgasms, or if you want to be multi-orgasmic during sex, or if you want to feel a general sense of ease and pleasure throughout your body, throughout your day. If you want to begin squirting, if you want to begin having deep cervical orgasms, if you want to have particular experiences with your partner. Clarify what you want. And by the way, you may find that the more that you continue this process of scripting, you'll get more and more clear on what you want. But as you're getting started, begin with what you know you want right now. Second, as you sit down to begin the writing process, close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and imagine your life already having that thing manifested. And tap into that feeling of gratitude. And as you begin writing, you can address the letter to yourself, you can address it to the universe or a higher power that you believe in, to your spirit guides, to Venus, to Jupiter, like whoever or whatever source of power you would attribute thanks to. And begin your letter with, I am so thankful for fill in the blank. Next, once you have begun writing what you're thankful for and you're really feeling it and you're feeling amazing and so thankful having it, write about the impact that this manifestation is having on your life. For example, I am so thankful that I can experience multiple deep, fulfilling orgasms with my partner during sex. Now that I'm having this experience, we are so much more connected and our sex life is so much more alive and exciting, and things are opening up in our relationship outside of the bedroom. We are connecting more deeply. We are having some of the most intimate experiences and conversations we've ever had. And really get into that. Get into what you imagine your life being like once you have this experience in your life. Then continue writing about that with as much feeling and detail as it feels good. And once you feel like your scripting process is complete, finish with a heartfelt thank you and take a few moments to simply breathe in that feeling, that good feeling of already having that in your manifested reality. Bask in that energy. The last step in the scripting process is to practice it again and again and again and again. Some people say to, write it out once and then read it to yourself out loud twice a day for 30 days. Other people say write it brand new every single day for 14 days. And I've heard other people say to write it down once a week and repeat it once a day to yourself for 30 to 60 days. So unless you're feeling your intuition and your inner being guiding you in a particular method or frequency of writing and reading it, here is what I suggest for simplicity's sake. Write it down once and for 30 days, read it out loud in the morning when you wake up and at night before you go to bed. And if, as you're reading it and getting back into that feeling of already having it, you notice something that you want to change or some verbiage you want to change in what you wrote, then make those additions, or maybe you may even want to rewrite the whole thing at that time. Overall though, personally, I found it the most effective and simple and just like less mental clutter to pick a method and stick to it. And there are so many amazing things that I have personally manifested in my life, in my body, in my career, business, relationship, sex life, personal pleasure, using the scripting method that I know firsthand how powerful this method is. Not only in helping me clarify what I want and then getting more and more clear on it along the way, but on getting myself in that vibration of aligning with my desires. And practically speaking, helping my mind to open up to those opportunities that would align with my desires. And as I've mentioned in other videos and definitely in my programs, the pleasure that I experience in my body and that the women who have gone through my programs experience in their body, that was intentionally created. And while something like the scripting process does require a commitment, a daily showing up and putting yourself in that emotional state, that vibration, it is time and energy well spent. And after those 30 days, you may choose to just like forget about it for a little bit and maybe forget about it altogether until you look back and notice, oh my God, this thing totally came true for me, which has also happened to me. Alright, wild ones, that's it for today. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the scripting process. Have you tried the scripting process in any form or shape or capacity to manifest something else in your life? And will you be applying this practice to manifest a deeper, more fulfilling pleasure experience in your body? If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more on sexual empowerment and healing for women. Also, while you're here, be sure to visit pussypower.me for some free goodies from me, including a powerful guided releasing ritual and my 4-day mini video series, Orgasmic Pussy. In the meantime, here's to your awakening and your pleasure for a pussy-powered life.